Hi everyone, happy Monday. For today's Mindful Monday Read Aloud, we have the book called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? A Guide to Daily Happiness for Kids by Carol McCloud, illustrated by David Messing. Have you filled a bucket today? I wonder what this is going to be about. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. So is it like this? I have to carry this around all day now? No, what does invisible mean? It means you can't see it, right? You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. I'm going to read that part one more time. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You can dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. So you can see in the picture the girls are kind of giggling at her, and her bucket is starting to empty all those happy feelings. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You will dip into your own bucket too. Did you notice the girls and the boy in these pictures who are being the bullies and laughing? Their buckets are also being emptied. Look at these girls. Their buckets are super empty, aren't they? And so they're emptying her bucket. But is that helping? No, it's not making them feel any better. Look at this one, same thing. See, he's being a bully and he's pushing all those good feelings away from this little boy. But is that helping his feelings? No. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket if you dip into someone else's. What it means by dipping into the buckets is like spilling some of it out when you knock over the bucket. So imagine if I had a bucket of water and I was carrying it around, but the water was making me feel happy and people were pushing me around and it was emptying, your feelings of being happy start to go away. So you can never fill your own bucket and make yourself feel happy if you are hurting other people. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. Has that ever happened to you before? Either one of these where maybe you hurt someone's feelings and they got really sad and then you kind of felt bad too? Yeah? Have anyone felt that before? What about this one where you maybe share with somebody or you help somebody with something just to be nice and you feel really good about yourself and very proud? Both ways, you can either be a bucket dipper or a bucket filler. And we want full buckets with happy feelings. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Look at, all he's saying is, I love you, Mommy, because you're so amazing and you cook for me. And look at, her bucket is filling and so is his. It's not like his happiness is going away. They're like growing together. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. When you see other people smiling, it automatically makes you want to smile. So I hope while you're reading this book and you're looking at me, you catch a smile every once in a while too. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it, not empty it, huh? Here are some ideas for you. And while I'm reading the ideas, I want you to think of your own ideas too. Here are some ideas. You could smile and say hi to a bus driver. He has a bucket too. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. Did you know teachers have buckets too? Yeah, we do. Just like you do. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost money, and it doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So, why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. Can you say that with me? And I'll put that up to the screen too so you can read it with me if you'd like. It's right here. I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. How could you fill someone's bucket today? And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story. Have you filled a bucket today? And I want you to start to think about this thought that everyone has an invisible bucket that they carry around with them filled with their good feelings. And we want people's buckets to be filled with happiness. And to fill other people's buckets, we can also fill our own buckets because everyone wants to feel happy, right? All right. I hope you enjoyed this Mindful Monday. Talk to your parents at home or siblings or your teacher about how you can fill other people's buckets. Okay? Have a great week.